What's up, guys? What's going on? We got another video for you today. This is another episode of What It's Like Adventures, or what it was like being Biggie Smalls, the rapper. Let's get into this, guys. Alright. Christopher George Latour Wallace, better known as the Notorious B.I.G. or Biggie Smalls, was one of hip-hop's greatest icons. Born on May 21st, 1972, in Brooklyn, New York, he rose from the streets to stardom, only to be tragically gunned down at the age of 24 years old on March 9th, 1997. His life was a mix of hustle, creativity, fame, and turmoil. Imagining what it was like to be Biggie means diving into his gritty roots, daily grind, personal battles, and moments of happiness. Through interviews, biographies, and stories from those who knew him, we can piece together a picture of a man who turned pain into poetry. Biggie's childhood set the stage for his larger-than-life persona. He grew up in the Clinton Hill neighborhood of Brooklyn, near Bedford-Stuyvesant, during the crack epidemic of the 1980s. His parents were Jamaican immigrants. His mom, Voletta Wallace, a preschool teacher, who worked two jobs, and his dad, Salwin George Latour, a welder and a politician, who left when Biggie was just two. Raised as an only child by his Jehovah's Witness mother, young Christopher attended Catholic schools like Queen of All Saints Middle School, where he excelled in English. He was a bright kid, winning awards and dreaming big. But the streets called early. By age 12, he started selling marijuana, hiding cash on the roof of his building so his mom wouldn't find out. His nickname was Big, came from his size. He weighed over 200 pounds as a teen, and it stuck. Schoolmates remember him as funny and charismatic. But the pull of quick money led him to drop out of George Westinghouse High School at 17. Those early years in Brooklyn's tough environment shaped his raw, storytelling rap style, full of vivid tales from the block. Before fame hit, Biggie's life was all about survival on the streets. He dove deeper into drug dealing during his late teens, selling crack cocaine amid the epidemic that ravaged his community. This wasn't glamorous. It meant cold winters on corners, dodging cops, and risking everything. In 1989, he got arrested on a weapons charge and put on 5 years probation. He violated it, leading to more trouble. And in 1990, he was busted in North Carolina for dealing crack. Spending 9 months in jail. Jail time was a wake-up call. That's when he seriously turned to rap. He recorded demos in basements, going by names like MC West and later Biggie Smalls. Inspired by a character from the 1975 film Let's Do It Again, with friends, he formed groups like The Techniques, blending jazz influences from saxophonist Donald Harrelson. His 1991 demo tape, Microphone Murderer, caught attention, landing him in the Source magazine's unsigned hype column. This pre-fame hustle, dealing by day, rhyming by night, fueled tracks like Juicy, where he rapped about going from negative to positive. Once fame arrived, Biggie's routines revolved around music. but his days were structured like a 9 to 5. Mornings might start slow, perhaps waking up in his Brooklyn apartment or later in hotels during tours. In interviews, he admitted, "I'm hardly ever sober," saying substances made him a little more creative. Smoking blunts was a daily ritual since age 13, as reference in his lyrics, like smoking blunts was a daily routine. Afternoons often meant studio time at Bad Boy Records, where he'd pick beats from producers like Sean, Puffy, Combs, and write based on the vibe. If it was sexy, he'd rhyme about women. He'd work fast, crafting hits like Big Papa in hours. Evenings could turn to business meetings, video shoots, or parties. But as fame grew, so did chaos. In his last interview on March 5th, 1997, he talked about slowing down after a car accident that left him using a cane. Nights might involve Nights might involve clubbing or family time, but the road life meant constant travel, like filming Hypnotize in Los Angeles just before his death. That was my favorite track of his, by the way. I love Hypnotize. Stresses piled up in Biggie's world. The East Coast, West Coast rap feud, especially with Tupac Shakur, weighed heavily. Tupac accused Biggie of setting up his 1994 shooting, which Biggie denied, but it fueled paranoia and threats. Legal woes never stopped. Arrests for assault, drugs, and weapons in 1996 added pressure. He once chased fans with a baseball bat, landing community service. Personal life brought more strain. Infidelities strained his marriage, and a 1996 car crash hospitalized him, forcing him to write parts of Life and Death from bed. Fame itself stressed him out. He said in an interview, "This whole music thing was supposed to be fun, not all this stress." That's when the player hating starts. The constant hustle left him feeling like he was moving too quick, juggling problems with his wife and sudden wealth. Despite the darkness, Biggie found joy in simple and grand things. Music was his ultimate pleasure. He loved creating, collaborating with stars like Michael Jackson on This Time Around, and seeing his albums go platinum. Family brought real happiness. He adored his kids, saying that all I'm looking forward to is watching them grow. Success felt sweet compared to street life, being in the corners in Brooklyn in the winter. To this, yeah, man, I like it all. Parties, women, and the high life were pleasures too. He tried ecstasy for the first time with Diddy during the Hypnotized shoot. His charisma shone in relationships even before money. He could pull almost any woman with his charm. Yes, Biggie had a wife, R&B singer Faith Evans. Ooh, she's a good singer. They met at a 1994 Bad Boy photo shoot and married just 8 days later in a whirlwind romance. It was passionate but rocky, with Biggie's affairs causing fights. They had a son, Christopher C.J. Wallace Jr., born October 29th, 1996. Biggie also had a daughter, Tiana Wallace, born August 8th, 1993. With high school sweetheart Jan Jackson, after his death, Faith and Jan became close, raising the kids together like family. Biggie had affairs with Little Kim, who got pregnant but terminated. and Charlie Baltimore, adding layers to his personal life. Some lesser known facts about Biggie reveal the man behind the myth. He originally wanted to be a graphic artist. Thanks to his English skills and creativity, B.I.G stood for business instead of game, a nod to the leaving the streets. He prevented his protege Lil C's from meeting Michael Jackson, saying he didn't trust him. Ironically, he was killed the night before planning to leave Los Angeles for good. As a kid, he listened to jazz and soul, influencing his smooth flow. His last phone call was to Jan Jackson, not his wife or lovers, showing lingering ties. Biggie once wrecked a hotel room in anger over compromising photos with Charlie Baltimore. And in a sweet twist, his son CJ remixed Big Papa in 2020, keeping the legacy alive. I actually kind of want to hear that. Being Biggie Smalls meant living on the edge, hustling from dawn to dusk, battling demons but shining through rhymes that captured real life. His routines blended creativity with chaos, stresses with successes, and pain with pressure. Though cut short, his story inspires, proving one voice from the streets can echo forever. With albums like Ready to Die and Life After Death going diamond, Biggie's impact endures, a testament to his extraordinary journey. Alright guys, well that is it for the Biggie Smalls video. What do you guys think? Did you guys learn anything new about Biggie Smalls that you didn't already know? Are you a big fan of Biggie Smalls? Do you not like Biggie Smalls? Let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Alright, I appreciate y'all. And if you guys can do me a big favor, check out my affiliate link down in the description. It's that simple.bio link. It's there's a banner up there showing you about all the deals. You know, you can get free crypto on deposit. Just click the simple.bio link. Takes you all to all the affiliate links. You get crypto when you deposit at the exchanges, Coinbase, Uphold, BitTrue, BTCC, PyNX. All the links are there, guys. And you can also get a loan on your crypto. Don't sell your crypto. You can get a loan against it. So you send it over to CoinRabbit. They hold it as collateral, and they send you a loan back. Maybe like a 90 or 80% loan to value ratio, or 60% loan to value ratio. Just depends on what you want. But the lesser loan to value ratio, the lower your liquidation point will be, which means it's, you know, more likely not to get liquidated, and it'll be there whenever you want to buy that collateral back. Some people, you know, they'll do that. They'll loan against their crypto, and they'll take it and buy more crypto to increase their stacks. You know, there's just one way to do it without leverage trading. So leverage trading, you know, you can make a lot of money, and the link is also in that simple.bio link for BTCC and BitTrue, where you can do leverage trading. But you can also lose money with leverage trading. It's very risky, so just gotta kind of know what you're doing. If you do leverage trading, maybe start small, guys. Anyway, none of that is financial advice. Not a financial advisor, but definitely check it out. And I appreciate y'all very much. If you guys want to enter the weekly $100 giveaway, just check out the website, santaall.net, santaall.net, guys. If you go to the website, you'll see all the different ways that you can support my channels and earn entries. And the more entries that you earn, the better odds of winning a big piece of that $100 giveaway that we do every week, guys. Alright, so go check it out, santaall.net. Thank you so much. My finger was disappearing. You see that? It's not doing it now, but that was weird. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Smash up the like button. Share out this video with your friends. And I appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.